Hello and welcome to Ally In Wonderland Tarot. Today's reading will be what is the future of your crush, relationship, situationship, your person that you like at the moment. So, our first pile we have Malachite, Opalite, Moonstone, and Rainbow Fluorite. Take a moment to pick your pile and then we'll get on with your reading. Timestamps will be in the description below. If you picked pile 1, Malachite, this reading is yours, your reading. We have the Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, and Page of Wands reversed. For your underlying energy of this relationship, we have the Two Bros, the Moon, and Cygnus, love. Okay, so the Nine of Cups here, this is the wish card. This is the card that it means you have complete emotional fulfillment, your wishes are coming true. This is a good card to get. The Seven of Pentacles here is a card of harvesting. This means that in order to fulfill your dreams and your wish with this person, you guys need to put the work in, and this is work on both of your parts that is required here. The Hierophant reversed tells us that this is a non-traditional relationship. There's something, either you're not together officially, or it's friends with benefits type thing, or just not your traditional relationship. The Nine of Swords here, and now don't be alarmed by the reverse cards, because reverse cards meanings aren't always bad. They're just different than the upright. We need reversals because we miss out on half of the 156 cards in the deck. If you only read upright, then you only get 78 cards to choose from in your spread. And when you read with reversals, the upright Nine of Swords is the card of nightmares, like the dark night of the soul. And reversed, it means you are overcoming that and getting through it. So don't be alarmed by the reverse cards here. They simply mean it's different. Like the Hierophant upright would be traditions. Reversed, it's just non-traditional. Now, the Nine of Swords here, this is the nightmare card when it's upright, but reversed, it tells us that you're overcoming that. You're getting through, working through your demons, getting through your nightmares. And this tells us that this relationship has been some dark places. Maybe you've been hurt in the past by a prior relationship, but this is your out. This is, you're growing past that. You're getting through your anxieties. Now, the Page of Wands reverse tells us that there's some confusion, maybe indecisiveness, whether you guys want to continue this, whether you want it to be official or not. The Page of Wands reverse just means that there is some confusion here, or indecisiveness, or unwillingness to commit. And so, let's get back to the Moon down here. Now this tells us that there is more confusion here, that you need to trust your gut to go with. If your gut's telling you that this relationship isn't going to go anywhere, then it's probably right. If your gut's telling me that y'all were meant to be together, then it's probably right. This is just telling you to listen to your gut. You know what's right for you. You just need to trust it. All right, guys, let's move on to pile 2. So if you chose pile 2, Opalite, this is your reading. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, Temperance, the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Magician. Holy Major Arcana cards. We have 4 out of 5 majors. And for your underlying energy, we have the Shadow, Hydrangea, which is thankfulness for understanding, and Crater constellation for abundance. Alright, so here, the Queen of Wands is a dynamic, charismatic woman who can she gets everything to go her way. People follow her, people listen to her because she's just that much of an influential personality. She's dynamic, she's determined, she's strong-willed, she's confident. So that represents one of you in this relationship. Now, Temperance here tells us that you need balance between your inner and outer worlds, between each other, between your opposites that balance each other out. This tells us that this relationship is well matched for each other. You guys do balance each other out. That's important. Now, the Two of Wands shows us that you are planning for the future. See here, he's holding the globe in his hand and he's looking out over the horizon there. This tells us that you guys need to put some planning in and think where you really want to go with this, because you can take it anywhere. We have all these major arcana cards here. This is definitely an important, influential relationship. The Hanged Man usually means you need to take time out and think about something. This kind of ties in with the Two of Wands here, where you really need to sit down and think, where do you want this relationship to go, and work for it, because it could go either way. The Magician is all about making your wishes manifest into reality in the world. It's about, thinking about what you want and getting it. You have the power within you to do it. Now, the underlying energy here, the Shadow, this is a card. We all have a shadow self composed of our repressed desires, our repressed aspects, things that we were as a child taught not to do, and so we hid those parts of ourselves deep in us. This shadow is telling us we need to accept those parts of ourselves and integrate them into your personality, and then you will master your shadow self and you won't let it control you. So this tells us there are some darker aspects here, but as long as you master them, you have the power to master everything within you, and you can do that. You just need to take care of. Now, let's see. We have thankfulness for understanding, which is the Hydrangea. Now, this is a card about asking for understanding for your mistakes, being thankful for forgiveness. It says before we can forgive each other, we have to understand one another. So this is kind of telling us that you need to be forgiving of each other. You need to be understanding. You need to be compassionate. And then finally, we have the Crater here for abundance, which that tells you all you need about this relationship. It could be one of fulfillment, abundance. This could be you have all the cards here for great potential. You just need to put the planning and effort in and master those shadows before they come up to hurt you. Okay, pile 3, if you picked Moonstone, welcome to your reading. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed, and 5 of Pentacles reversed. For your underlying energy in the relationship, we have 5 of Shells, the Firefly, Iris, which is rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And we have Microscopium, analyze. Alright, now, so here we have great potential, but it tells us that there was some things in the past that we need to work through here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the gift of a new beginning. This is a card of an opportunity to start something new, of a great new adventure in your life, basically. So that tells us that this relationship definitely does have potential. We do have the King of Wands here reversed, which tells us that there's some manipulation, some deceit in the past here that it's still affecting the relationship. It still needs to be worked through. Now we have the Two of Cups, which is like the ultimate love card. This is the card of, just love, giving and receiving. This is a good sign here. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, which tells us that you might be feeling a little stuck because of this past deceit, manipulation. You might be feeling stuck as to whether you guys do want to continue and how to continue. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here upright, which means that it definitely is possible for this new beginning and for this relationship to be successful. It's just a little stuck at the moment. The Five of Pentacles reversed is about accepting help. See, upright, it's upright. See, they're out here in the storm. They're poor. The lights of the church are in there, but they're stuck outside. Reversed, it's all about accepting that help. So you guys really need to talk to each other, accept each other's help, and that's how you can move forward with this relationship. Now, Iris, the flower, is named after the messenger goddess. It inspired the fleur-de-lis motif. Iris here is saying, keep your eyes open to the wisdom of the universe and you'll receive the signs and messages to guide you. Now, since this might be a little bit, you might be a little bit stuck in this relationship right now, this is telling you to look towards the signs. Now, the firefly's glow is the spark of hope. The path ahead will be lighter and clearer than the one behind you. You should learn from the experience and focus on the light of the firefly to guide you. And that releasing the sorrow and focusing on the light. You've had this deceit, this manipulation in the past. You're feeling kind of stuck now, whether you want to continue. Just decide what you want to do, whether you want to continue or not, and go for it. Let the light guide you. And then here we have analyze, which again ties into you need to figure out if this is something you really want to continue or not, and if it is, go for it. You have the potential here. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, so you have the potential here for this to be a healed and healthy relationship again. You just need to put the work in. All right. Okay, if you chose pile 4, Rainbow Fluorite, welcome to your reading. We have the King of Cups. We have the Star, the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Swords reversed. And for your underlying energy of this relationship, we have the Magician, the Crow, Honeysuckle, which is domestic happiness and devoted affection, and Karina, support. All right, so first of all, here we have the King of Cups reversed, which shows us that someone is not in complete control of their emotions in this relationship. Whether it's you, whether it's the other person, someone is letting their emotions take them over and is not in control of them. Now the Star here shows us this is a card about healing and a new hope. So this shows us that there definitely is a future here. You also have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate love family. Everyone's happy, just emotionally fulfilled card. The Sun is also the same thing, but it's a major arcana, so it's even more so. It's perfect happiness. You're in the sun. You're basking in the good times. Now, the Seven of Swords reverse shows us there may have been some deceit, some trickery that is coming to the surface or came to the surface in the past that you're still working to get by. But again, these cards here show us that there is hope for the future. You guys can be that happy family together, and you do have hope for your time in the sunshine. Now, the Honeysuckle card here is there's a lot of plants that have both positive and minus and negative traits. Honeysuckle is all positive. It stands for sweetness, happiness, bonds of love, resilience, affection. Once established, the honeysuckle remains a constant fixture in the garden. So this shows us that yes, you do have some working on feelings and maybe some past hurts to get by, but if you put that effort in, this relationship is going to be perfect. You're going to have domestic happiness and devoted affection for each other. And then the Karina card is support, which shows us that if you support each other, you will be successful in this relationship. We also have the Magician, which is all about willpower and turning your dreams and your thoughts and feelings into real, tangible things in the world. So this card tells us that if this is what you want, you have the potential. You can do it. You can make this relationship permanent. All right, guys. Well, that's it for now.